Morning Thailand supported by Sea Thai Superwear. Wings Learning Circle, customized English course for your business.
And welcome back to our program. You're watching Morning Thailand with Tulip Golf and of course Kun Chen.
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ สวัสดีครับ
Now Kun Chen, talking about the MPs. I mean,
behavior of the Thai MPs.
clocking in on other people's behalf. So what do we have to say about that? I mean, we know already that a lot of people.
We have talked about this over the past week and
Right.
The week before about the incident that เพื่อไทย
right.
It's caught on
MP.
tape, red-handed, right?
The politicians clocking ID cards on other behalf. But yesterday, Kun Bunyod Suktinthai, the Democrat MP, came out and making comments about this.
Of course he's gonna make comment about
He
this.
believed that the Pheu Thai party should actually step forward to reveal the names of its two MP who actually doing this. And he says, and I quote, Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra should not turn a blind eye and should assume responsibility in resolving this scandal, seen as a violation of constitution.
It's actually in the news kind of gone quiet because I think we only heard from the spokesperson of the party, the Pheu Thai party itself, but not anybody else.
The problem is that there's other issue that ended up being looked at this point. And that's
As well, he said he knew that the two MPs were คุณยุทธนาจรัสเสถียร and คุณคมเดชชัยศิวามงคล
Here comes the name.
Yeah, well, the thing is, he doesn't have to request the Pheu Thai party to say it anymore.
But
obviously.
he wants the party
to like
take
acknowledge.
responsibility.
Okay.
But over the past 10 days, the ruling party has failed to take any action.
That's true because we haven't heard of.
But I believe the spokesperson said this should be individual.
Well, but that's
Like
Not really. He did not admit. He kind of said it is an audit clip.
So another doctored clip. However, sorry, just a second here. Don't forget that after when it first came out and is died down a little bit, there were several people who are actually, especially from the Democrat Party, who put the clips in various sites as well that people could actually see.
just
so
to make sure it's not died down.
Yeah, even if you don't know the name, you've seen the face, and if you know that it's the MPs from your province, you're probably gonna know. Anyway.
Okay, let's look at the poll.
Right.
คุณปุณณตรีอิสรางกูลอยุธยา from ABAC Poll reviews that she the institute conduct a research in Bangkok and big cities, which are Songkhla, Khon Kaen, Chonburi, and Chiang Mai, which are mostly many regions of Thailand.
Right.
And she reviews that almost 76% of almost 2,000 respondents feel disappointed with Thai politicians. They see this as parliamentary failure, and the houses are supposed to be more respectable. The 2/3 of the respondents feel sick of repetitive misbehavior and impolite gestures and action inside the parliament. 88% follow the deliberation news, so they quite really know what the poll is talking about.
Okay.
And 81% believe that the clips is not doctor.
Okay.
Yes. So when being asked what they would like to see in the deliberation, almost 90% want to see the actual deliberation in polite and appropriate manner.
Of course.
Because the respondent believe that the politicians should be reminded they are representing the people, not just themselves and their party's interests.
If there is no consequence, this is like we told our children that it's okay to check attendance for your friends in school.
Well, and another thing that I just remember is that last time when the Prime Minister when they count the vote to see whether or not there's enough people, and obviously 26 MPs did not show up, and they actually have a probation on those.
Yes.
But this time,
This
there's
is-
no mention of
The name.
Exactly. So that's kind of interesting as well. I'm not quite sure.
And it's not just these two, though. All those names that they have been clocking in for.
Exactly.
Not only the clocking in issue, the respondent also believe that other kinds of behavior should be refrained from already,
Like throwing of chairs.
namely watching pornography, playing
Yes.
playing Candy Crush,
Candy Crush, of
using
course.
verbal and physical violence, and especially throwing stuff and chairs.
Right. Pulling of
Or-
chairs.
So
throwing
they
of
believe
chairs.
that the deliberation is going uglier every day.
It's
So
true.
when this kind of manner has become ordinary, this can only go worse.
That's true.
I remember in old days, only just words are throwing around in the parliament, not objects.
I
like
think
these days.
that behavior has become quite a norm. That's the problem. And I think a lot of people, like in a poll, say, I agree with that. You do not make it a norm, because once it's a norm, then it's almost like it's okay
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah,
Right?
True.
I think the suggestion from the poll is quite very interesting, because the ABAC poll suggests that they should at least try to work more effectively on monitoring behaviors of all MPs.
Who's going to do that?
And because otherwise,
Anyone with the camera,
this
with the
would
camera
only
phone.
weaken the people's faith on the democratic system and political parties, because now we have debates on
Right.
to have election or to have a coup, which is not right.
Exactly. That's kind of weird debate too to have. But don't forget, even if you have a camera to capture it, but this has a camera to capture it, there needs to be someone who be able to regulate whatever. You know what I mean?
The consequence is needed.
Exactly.
Otherwise, they're going to keep doing it, and if they're able to get away with whatever.
And it's the same
not
thing
right.
with, we're not talking just about the Pheu Thai party. Same thing goes with the other parties as well, the opposition party.
All the
Throwing
member
a chair is
parliaments.
not okay.
Yes.
Right? Name calling, start yelling at each other in a parliament. That's not okay either. And we have seen quite a bit recently.
And I think this behavior kind of weakened the argument and rationale behind the bill.
True.
Yes, because
And when they call each other in the parliament house, they call honorary member of the parliament. So it would only be fair to practice
right
this
to
with,
live up to that expectation.
Yes.
But it seems like it's almost like when you watch sports. You watch hockey and you were hoping for a fight.
Yes.
That's enough to be like that. And that's just not right for all the kids to see each other. It's like,
Any-
let's see what the MP is going to do today. Kind of
Is
thing.
there any person mentioned that who actually shot that clip? Though?
No, I don't think
Where
there's
it
gonna
came from,
release-
but it's going around the internet, all social media. For
Well, I'm
probably
pretty
a
sure
week or
that
two
the
already.
reporters in the area as well, because there has been a lot of MPs complain. Like there's several. The pornography one, I remember that the person that shot it was the reporter who happened to be in the chamber at the time, and he got scrutinized for that as well. The MPs just like walked up to him and say, "What did you do?
Ooh.
I want to see that."
So it's probably best
cameras.
to conceal the name of
Yeah.
whoever
So
shot the clip.
at this point, who knows? But the thing is, I don't think it's doctored either. I'm one of those 81% people. Just gonna have to accept it. and see
Doctor or
what to do with
not,
it.
I think it's best that Pheu Thai party came out and cleared themselves out in some way. Just,
And both party, like opposition party, should actually do something with Kun Chain throwing chairs too. Not you. Yeah, like something to be done. Like I said.
Talking about the budget bill, whether it's the decision will be announced today, whether it violate the constitution. Kun Chen, can you tell us what will be the next process if it's violate or if it's not? If the decision come out that it's not violate the constitution?
I think it quite depends on how the government would actually answer the questions.
Exactly, because the way they answer the question
But
would actually.
I can assure you there won't be any shutdown.
Yeah,
there
it's
won't be.
probably
It's not how we do it.
reconsider, rewording.
So the worst case is they just have to
wait,
like you said, rewording
stall the process for a while. You wait,
rewording,
deliberating
draft.
on it, and then you're gonna
get
fall
the
through.
vote again.
Exactly. All
Okay. And that's all the news we have for you for this week. Actually, thanks everyone for tuning in and keep watching us every day.
And
you-
Vegetarian Week, don't forget.
Yes,
Enjoy.
starting today is actually the
They call it
pre-fast.
pre-fast.
And
Well, not
it's-
fasting, but starting.
Starting
Yeah,
to
cleansing
clean.
day.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
The real one start tomorrow, but I think you're starting to see vegetarian food everywhere in Thailand now with those yellow flags.
Exactly.
Thanks everyone for watching, and you can watch our episode playback on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/morningthailand. Also our Facebook page, facebook.com/morningthailand, and you can also email us at morningthailandshow@gmail.com. And we would like to thank our sponsors.
CC Double for this bright shirts, as well as C Thai Superwear Quality to Wear Trust, and Wings Learning Circle customized English course for your business. As for today, I'm Golf.
Tulip.
Shane.
สวัสดีค่ะ